What are you waiting for? What are you waiting on? These magical brand deals ain't just gonna fall into your lap. And you watching video after video after video after video, but you won't execute. Hey, I'm Shakira Malisha. Welcome to my page. I am a content creator. I create motherhood, lifestyle, and entrepreneurship content here on my platform. If you are new, welcome. If you're not, hey girl. And I would love for you to subscribe to this channel if you're interested in watching that type of content. Hit the like button. Don't forget to share it with a friend, with a friend, with a friend. So today we are going to talk about why it is easy to get a brand deal as an influencer in 2023. Yes, it's easy. I'm gonna show y'all. These folks be in my DMs and my emails daily. Just look. Yeah, I can't make this up. And the reason why it's going to continue to happen is that loads and loads of people are starting companies every single day, and they're always going to need influencers to be able to market their products or services. That's where you come in. The only way that you can land these brand deals is to step outside of fear and to put yourself out there and walk into this industry that you have been researching, watching video after video and video about, and just do it. Influencer marketing is growing rapidly every single year. It's a billion-dollar industry. And believe it or not, a lot of these companies, they want micro and nano influencers to be able to market their products so that they can reach their target audience. That's you and me. I'm a nano influencer. I don't have a massive following yet, but I do land brand deals consistently. 4-figure, 5-figure brand deals. And it's simply because I put myself out there as an influencer. Even though vanity metrics may not show that I don't have a large following, it doesn't stop from those brands reaching out because I produce quality content. I show up daily for my community, and I'm actively engaging with my audience. In order for you to be on the next free gifting, PR, paid brand deal list, is to make sure that you are building a strong online presence. This can look like showing up on your social media channels. If you can't balance all 5 of them that are out there, start with one. If Instagram is your holy grail, that is your favorite platform to use, make sure you're showing up daily. Post a reel, post a carousel photo. Post. You need to be online. And a way that you can determine what type of content is working, look at your analytics. The data never lies. Never. Engage with your audience. Stop leaving hard eyes and hearts when people are commenting on your post. Talk with them, have a conversation with them, call them by their names if they have their name in their profile. Because you know how you're going to find that out? By actually going to their profile, looking at what interests them, and building a connection with them. Like their photos, comment on their photos. Don't just take in all the love and not give it back. That's the only way that you build community. And actually leave genuine comments, because people can sift through the fakeness and they can tell whether or not you're being sincere. So think about that. You need to create high quality content. No, this does not mean you need to go out here and buy the $800 camera. You don't have to. I didn't start that way. Heck, a lot of these brands, they actually want iPhone quality content, to be honest. Some of them want the high-end DSLR editorial style content, but many of them just want you to put the camera to your face, take an actual product review video, and send it to them. It's as simple as that. So don't feel like you have to go out here and get the top of the line tech in order for you to start today, because you can start with what you have in your hands. But you need to be real with yourself and just make sure that, is this something that a brand would actually want to pay for? Is it clear? Is there a lot of background mess going on in your photos or in your videos. You got kids screaming in the background, dogs barking. You want to ask yourself that. So that will allude to it being high quality. It's just making sure that it mimics the type of content that the brand is already producing. And you can easily look on the brands that you want to work with, or if they're reaching out to you, and just study the type of content that they're getting from other influencers and be able to put your own twist on it and make it your own. The only way that you're going to know whether or not the content is aligning with your audience is looking at the data. You can see how many likes you're getting, how many comments, how many shares, how many saves. The things that are working, do not reinvent the wheel. Keep creating that content if that's something that you're passionate about, because that is the type of content that your audience is telling you that they enjoy. So keep making that. For example, for me, as of lately, since I've switched my entire niche, going away from natural hair content, a lot of the people like the content where I'm giving them valuable tips and resources on how to be content creators and influencers today. So when I go into my analytics, I can see that they are sharing, saving this type of content that is actually giving them step by step on how to do a certain task or where to find a certain resource so that it can help better their lives as a content creator. It's all about value. You should also be focusing on building relationships with these brands. The only way these brands are going to know you exist is if you talk about them or if you reach out to them. So I would say if you're just starting out, perfect thing to do is look at the products that you use daily that you absolutely love, that you want to work with, and start tagging them in your just everyday content. If you post content in your stories, you're like, hey, I really love this lotion that I'm using every day. Just take a quick pic and show yourself using the product or taking a picture of the actual product and just telling your audience like, hey, I really love this perfume. It smells so good. You guys have to try it if you've been looking for something that'll keep your skin moisturized and smelling fresh, and tag the brand. You'd be surprised how many brands will slide in them DMs thanking you for giving their product some love and then also tagging them in it so that other people who may not have known about it will now know that you are using the product. So it kind of perks their ears and be like, hey, this person enjoys our product. They're sharing it with their friends. We should possibly put them on our PR list and see if we could potentially do a collab. I'm telling you, that's genuinely how it works. Now, I will say it doesn't mean you post a brand one time and then boom, they're going to pop in your DMs. It doesn't work that way. Think about it like dating. So when you're dating someone, a guy just giving you a compliment, you're just be like, he thinks I'm cute. But you like the guys that are persistent in pursuing you and letting you know their intentions. You like guys that are showing you that they have interest in you continuously. So think about that when you're approaching these brands and tagging these brands and communicating with their brands. Don't let it just be a one-time thing. Show them that you actually love their products and you're consistently using them. I'm telling you, it works every single time. So for example, there's a baby brand, I won't say the name. There's a baby brand that I had the pleasure of being able to have an opportunity to work with, a really big brand. And it wasn't until probably about the 5th time that I posted about them in my stories that they actually reached out to me in the DMs and said, hey, so-and-so is over our PR department. If you could please just reach out to them via email, tell them I sent you. We would love to send you a package. What happened? They literally sent me a massive box full of free baby products. I didn't have to get a bunch of baby stuff for a very long time when my daughter was born, because I was actively showing that I love this brand, I stand by this brand, and I was suggesting it to all the new moms. So they saw trust in my opinion and they wanted to be able to gift me with products so that I could continue to share how amazing their products was. So I'm telling you, if you just tag them, let them know that you love their products, engage on their Instagrams, engage on their Facebook, chat with them on Twitter, just engage, build a relationship with them. And eventually, if you are an influencer and you have authority in your niche and you're showing up as a content creator, soon enough, one of these brands are going to reach out and want to have either a gifting PR relationship or a paid relationship with you. It happens. I'm telling you. Simple as that. If you continue showing that you love these brands and that you use these products, when it comes time for you to be able to pitch with them, they could actually look back and see that you were actually telling the truth about how much you love these products. So don't forget that. Now, I pay attention to trends, but I don't necessarily follow each and every trend. So there are certain things that may be floating around the internet that I'm seeing creators create, whether it is the style of editing that they're using, the type of font that they're using, whether it's a certain aesthetic that they're putting on their videos. I pay attention to those things, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I implement them when I'm creating my content. Not every single thing. I may tweak and add some different elements to my video, but I always want to make sure that I'm being authentic to me and who I am as a creator. But as a content creator and wanting to walk into influencing and making money on the side, you definitely want to be in tune with what the industry is doing and what the latest trends are, just so that you're aware of what your competition is, as well as what you could do to improve as creators if you're seeing certain creators that you admire landing certain brand deals, because obviously something that they're doing is working, but it doesn't mean you need to copy them, but just pay attention. Lastly, you really just want to be authentic with your brand and authentic when you're talking to these brands, and just be transparent. Let them know where you are, what your values are, your morals are when working with certain brands. If you are someone that is completely against cruelty products and animal testing products, why would you work with a brand that does those things? So just making sure you stay true to who you are as a creator and being able to show up for these brands authentically as yourself. Building trust, having long-term relationships, and maintaining credibility will get you a long way in this influencing journey. And just know that it's not dead. It's 2023 and these brands are coming through and they cutting the checks. And just know that companies are being birthed every single day, and they're looking for influencers to be able to market their products and their services. So don't ever think just because you see everyone showing up as content creators that there isn't room for you. It's a lie. And half the time, the reason why you're seeing all these content creators is because you're studying them and it's coming up on your algorithm. You actually be surprised how many people are actually content creators and actually getting paid deals, actually getting PR, gifting opportunities. You'd be surprised. So don't let the noise affect you. Just know that there's a billion-dollar industry out there that has a brand that's ready to work with you, and you'll be amazed at the opportunities that can come as long as you stay consistent, produce high quality content, show up for your audience, engage with your audience, communicate with these brands, and just authentically be yourself. I promise you, you'll land a brand deal. And if you're ever looking for tips or resources, please don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more content that I'll be creating along this. And I also have resources within my description below where I have the Influencers Profit Playbook. It's a step-by-step guide that teaches you everything you need to know about how to monetize your social media influence and make money online. I also offer one-on-one consultations where we can work with you side by side to be able to create a social media strategy to get you your first paid deal. I'm just here to tell you, influencing ain't dead. It ain't going nowhere, and they gonna keep cutting the checks. Please don't get discouraged and keep showing up every day for your brand. There's those that are waiting to work with you, and there are many brands that are looking for exactly what you have to offer, and that is your magic that only you can do. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.